How is everyone doing today? Welcome back to another video. And today what I have for everyone is my full review of the Fanlory universal phone slash tablet stand with integrated Bluetooth speaker. So I've been using this product right here for a good amount of time, and I feel like I've gathered all my thoughts and opinions on it, and that's what I'm going to share with everyone here today in this video. So hopefully by the end of the video, you guys and gals know if this bad boy right here is worth picking up. That being said, today's video is being recorded with the rear-facing primary camera on the Samsung Galaxy S10e in 720p. And I am using my professional clip-on lapel microphone and my professional studio lights to light up and record the scene here today. And it is being recorded in 1080p at 30 FPS. So please let me know what you think of the overall video quality as well as what you think of the overall audio quality down below. As always, all your feedback is greatly appreciated. And remember, if this video piques your interest, all the affiliated buy links to where you can pick up this product as well as everything else featured in the video will be linked up down below in the video description. And when you use the affiliated links linked up down below in the video description, I do get a small percentage of kickback that I do put back into the channel so I can keep bringing you guys and gals content at no additional cost to you guys and gals. So those affiliated links down below in the video description, I like to consider those a win-win for everyone, okay? All right, housekeeping done, let's dive into this video here today. So starting off here, the first thing I want to talk about with everyone is the overall build quality and design of this phone slash tablet stand with integrated Bluetooth speaker. All right, now build quality wise, this stand right here is built primarily out of plastic materials. So you have a grippy texturized plastic on your phone slash tablet portion here. You got nice grippy feet here as well. And then the whole unit itself is built out of fully adjustable glossy plastic here, all right? Then you got a nice integrated Bluetooth speaker portion down here at the bottom with nice clicky buttons across the bottom as well, but this is all plastic. And then you got more grippy texturized plastic for the stopper feet at the bottom here. So when you put it down, it stays nice and firm wherever you put it. But primarily, this phone slash tablet stand with integrated speaker is built primarily out of plastic, all right? That being said, overall, I feel as though the build quality, in my opinion, is top notch. It has a nice solid weight to it. Wherever I put it, it stays firmly in its place and it stays firmly in the position that I put it in. So overall, I feel as though the build quality is top notch. Jumping over to the overall design here, I am a big fan of this design because it integrates two of my favorite things, i.e. phone slash tablet stands as well as a nice integrated Bluetooth speaker. But it has some other pluses as well because it does integrate a 18,000 plus amp hour power bank in here so you could charge other products, and it does charge up via USB Type-C. So I really do like that, and I really do like the fact that Fanlory pretty much thought of everything when they was trying to put this together. Okay, so in terms of the design, I feel as though Fanlory did a top-notch job with the design as well. So talking about the build quality and design on the whole, I feel it is top-notch in those two categories. Okay, up next now, let's talk about some compatible devices. Now, this phone slash tablet stand with integrated Bluetooth speaker is compatible with just about any smartphone and just about any tablet. Smartphones ranging in size from about 3.5 inches and upwards, and tablets ranging in size from about I would say 6 inches all the way up to 12.9 inches. If not bigger. All right. Now, in particular, and I already showcased this in the unboxing, I tested this with a tablet that's 10.5 inches, and I've also tested it with all of my smart devices here. So we got an iPhone 11 right here. We got a Google Pixel 6a right here. I also tested it with all of my Samsung devices, so an S10e as well as a S7 Active, which is way on the other side of my desk, so I can't grab that one, but it worked with all the devices that I tested and I didn't have any issues. So this is what leads me to say that in terms of device compatibility, as long as you have a device ranging in size from about 3.5 inches all the way up to about 12.9 inches, you should have no issues in terms of device compatibility with this bad boy right here. So top notch when we talk about overall device compatibility, in my opinion. Okay? Up next now, let's talk about the overall durability of this bad boy right here. And durability wise, I have to say this product right here is top notch. Top notch indeed. I haven't had any issues in terms of the overall durability. Now, in my about 2.5 weeks with the product, I have not dropped it, but that's because it has a nice solid weight to it. So really, you can't really drop this in my opinion. And it does really fit nicely in everything that I put it in. I put it in my laptop travel bag. I put it in my tablet bag. I've easily been able to put it in my basketball shorts pockets, my jeans pockets. It fits in my backpack pockets, no problems. So it is extremely portable as well. But in terms of the overall durability, I have not dropped it, but I do feel as though the durability on this one would be top notch with the combination of build materials that Fanlory has put in here. Now, I will update you guys in the future via down below in the comments or a separate dedicated video if the durability changes on this one. But for me, in terms of the overall durability, in my experience and my opinion, I feel as though it's top notch. Okay, top notch indeed. Now, let's move on. Let's step away from talking about the phone / tablet stand portion primarily, and let's move on and dive into talking about the Bluetooth speaker portion. Okay, up first, let's talk about the overall sound quality, the volume, and the bass on this. And I'm going to give y'all a sound demonstration a little bit later on in the video. But right now, I just want to reiterate my experiences and my opinions. I will let y'all hear a sound sample so you can make your own opinions for yourself and leave that feedback down below in the comments. But for me, in terms of the overall sound quality, I have to say it is really good. It's very crisp and clear, whether that be on the lower end of the volume spectrum or the higher end of the volume spectrum. Didn't really have too much distortion. There was a little bit, that's why it's not top notch in my opinion, but overall the sound quality on this one is really good. Now, talking about the overall volume, the volume on this one is really good as well. It gets more than loud enough for anything that I have to use it for, okay? Whether I was listening to music, whether I was watching TV shows or movies or streaming YouTube videos, or even if I was taking conference calls or video calls, didn't have any issues in terms of overall volume. All right? So the volume on this one is really good as well. Where this speaker suffers is with the bass. Now, when you're using the speaker, the bass is noticeable, but it is super soft, at least in my opinion, based on what I'm hearing with my ears, okay? And I actually tested it with a variety of different genres of music, and again, in my opinion, the bass is just super soft. Noticeable, you can notice there's some bass there, but it's super soft. So I do feel as though the bass is just okay, and it does need some improvements. So overall, when we talk about the sound quality, the volume, and the bass on the whole, I would have to say it's just really good, taking all three categories into consideration. All right? Now, let's move on and talk about the microphone quality coming out of the built-in microphone that is located right here on the speaker, okay? Now, again, in my experience, the microphone quality here is really good, okay? I didn't have any issues dictating text messages, dictating emails, dictating my voice commands with any of my devices, whether it be my tablets or my smartphones, and whether it was Android or iOS, didn't have any issues, Okay, and in particular, when taking phone calls, callers said I sounded nice, crisp, and clear, and they didn't have any issues hearing me, and I didn't have any issues hearing them. And I tested that again on my tablets as well as my smartphones. Again, didn't have any issues. So the overall microphone performance, in my opinion, is really good indeed. All right. Up next now, I just want to walk everyone through how you would pair up the Bluetooth speaker portion to your devices. Now, one thing I want to mention is these steps are universal. They just look a little bit different depending on what you're trying to pair the speaker up to. But as long as you follow the overall general steps, you should be good to go. Now I'm going to demonstrate it here today on an iOS device. We've got my iPhone 11, and I'm also going to demonstrate it here on an Android device, my Google Pixel 6a. But I've also, again, tested it on my mini PC, which y'all can see over there. I've also tested it on my tablet and a few other products as well, and it works perfectly fine. But let's go ahead and walk you through these pairing steps. So the first thing we want to do is prep our devices for the pairing process. So let's start with iOS first. So you want to wake up your device and you want to unlock it. Let me use my face unlock. Okay. And then the next thing you want to do after you unlock your device is you want to swipe down from the top right to bring up your action center here. All right. i.e. your quick toggles area, but on iOS they call it your action center. Then you want to tap on the Bluetooth icon right here to turn it on. It's going to take a couple seconds to turn on, right? Then you want to press and hold on it to take you into your Bluetooth subsettings menu right here. Then you want to press and hold on it again to take you deeper into the Bluetooth subsettings menu. Then you want to tap on go to Bluetooth settings right there. Did I hit it? I thought I hit it. There we go. And it's going to take you right to the Bluetooth settings on your iOS device. And now your iOS device will be scanning for nearby Bluetooth devices. So your iOS device is prepped at this point. Now let's do the similar prepping steps on your Android device. And again, it's very similar. It just looks a little bit different because of the OS that we're running. Okay. So on your Android device, you just want to unlock your device. So let's unlock it with the fingerprint sensor. Now you want to swipe down twice to bring up your quick toggles here. You want to tap on the Bluetooth quick toggle once. You can see mine is already turned on. Give it a couple seconds to turn on. And then we're going to press and hold on it to take you into the Bluetooth subsettings menu right here. Then you want to tap on pair a new device. Okay, right here. And now your Android device should be ready to pair with nearby Bluetooth devices. Okay, so now your Android device should be prepped. All right, put that down. Now let's put the speaker itself into pairing mode. Now it's very easy to put the speaker itself into pairing mode. You just want to press and hold on the play pause / answer and end button here in the middle, which also doubles as the power button. And as soon as you press on that for about a second, it will power on. You'll get an audible prompt and it will go directly into pairing mode, followed by a flashing blue LED. All right, so let's do that now. Press and hold. There we go. And we got our flashing blue LED right here, indicating that it is in pairing mode. And now you can pick whatever device you would like. Let's do iOS first. So you can see in the Bluetooth subsettings here, the model number for the speaker popped up here. So it is the F25. So we just want to tap on that to initiate the pairing process. And you can see, I don't know how well you heard it, we got a nice little audible prompt when it connected with our iOS device. And you can see right here, it says connected. So now you can use the Bluetooth speaker portion of this phone / tablet stand with your iOS device. You can use it to listen to music. You can use it to watch videos, watch movies, take phone calls, dictate text messages, take video calls, you name it, you're good to go. Put your device in here and you handle your business just like that, right? That's how you would connect it up to an iOS device. Now, unfortunately, you cannot connect this speaker to multiple devices at one time. So in order to connect it up to our next device, we will have to disconnect Bluetooth from our iOS device. So all we have to do is turn Bluetooth off. When we turn Bluetooth off, it will automatically disconnect and the speaker will go back into pairing mode and we'll see our blue flashing LED again. So let's do that now. So turn off the Bluetooth here. It disconnected. We got a nice little audible prompt there, and you can see it's back into pairing mode. We got our flashing blue LED right here. And now we can do the same steps on our Android device. So picking up our Android device, you can see once again, the model number F25 popped up. We just want to tap on it to begin the pairing process. Now with Android, you do have to confirm you want to pair. So we're going to tap pair to confirm it. And it's going to connect right up. And again, you see we got the same audible prompt and now it's connected to our Android device. And now once again, you can start using your Android device to do whatever you would like. Watch movies, listen to music, you name it. You can do it here just like that. Now, the one thing that I don't like about the Bluetooth speaker portion of this product right here is that it does not give you the battery percentage for the connected Bluetooth speaker. Now for reference, this is supposed to have a 18,650 milliamp hour battery, but it does not tell you the battery percentage of the connected Bluetooth speaker. This is all you get on Android. It just lets you know that an audio device is connected. And the same thing for iOS, it doesn't give you the battery percentage. So I don't like the fact that I can't really tell how much battery is left on the Bluetooth speaker unless the battery is running low. Okay, but we're gonna expand on that a little bit later on in the video. But that goes over how you would connect up either an Android device or an iOS Apple device to this Bluetooth speaker in this integrated phone/tablet stand here. Now I just want to give y'all an audio sample. So let me pull up some music from a good friend of mine. Okay. And then I'm going to position the microphones and let y'all hear how the speaker sounds. All right. So let's go to Sound Nation here. And I'm going to jump over to my good friend Two Phones Sound Nation page here. And here it is. And I'll be sure to put all the links to his YouTube channel as well as his Sound Nation page down below in the video description. If you guys and gals like what you hear, go ahead and give him a subscribe on YouTube and give him a follow on his Sound Nation page. All right, let me go ahead and find some music here. All right, you know what? Let me go to one of my favorite tracks, and it's got a lot of bass to it. Here we go, Offsite Beat. We're going to use this track right here to demonstrate for you guys and gals. And again, links to this, if you like what you hear, will be located down below in the video description. All right, so we're going to just place it like that. Let me position my microphone here to give y'all the best possible sample. So let me get my professional microphone in here. Just like that, that should be perfect. I don't want to put it too close because I don't want it to be overpowering and drown out. I want to give it a nice balance. This way I can hear how it sounds fully. So that should be a good position there. Now let's physically max out the speaker. Okay, so the speaker is physically maxed out, and then let's digitally max out the speaker. Okay, so digitally you can see the speaker is maxed out. And now let's go ahead and push play, and I'm going to let y'all hear how the speaker sounds for a little bit here, and then we're going to come back and continue on with the rest of the video. So here we go. Push play. sound sample for everyone. Again, let me know what you guys and gals think of the overall speaker performance down below in the comments. As always, all feedback is greatly appreciated. And again, if you like what you guys and gals heard, I'll have links to Bro's YouTube channel and his Sound Nation page down below in the video description. Go ahead and give him a subscription. Go ahead and give him a follow. Let him know your boy E Drummond sent y'all over there. And thank you, bro, for letting me feature your music in my videos. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, so let me clip the microphone back on and let's keep the review going. Let's do this. Let me clip this back up so I don't have to yell across the room. Alright, so we went over the microphone performance, we went over the pairing steps, I gave y'all a real quick audio sample. Now let's move on to another important category here. Up next, the next thing I want to talk about with everyone is the overall battery life and the overall charge times of the Bluetooth speaker and the overall power bank portion. And again, keep in mind, as I said earlier, this speaker has a 18,650 milliamp hour battery built into it. Okay? So, that being said, let's talk about the overall battery life first. Now, in my testing, let's turn off the Bluetooth here. Okay? And let's go ahead and turn the speaker off so we can save battery. So let's turn this off here. Hold it for a second and it goes off. Alright, and let's turn off the iPhone. Now, talking about the overall battery life and the overall charge times, talking about the speaker portion first. When I was testing the Bluetooth speaker portion of this product right here, I tested it at 50% volume and 75% volume. But I always did that with the speaker itself physically maxed out, and then I would control the volume digitally with my connected device. Okay? And in my testing, I pretty much got, on average, anywhere between 2 to 3 days on a charge. Okay? And if I had to recommend a volume to keep it at, I would actually recommend y'all just keep this bad boy at 75% volume. You should have a really enjoyable experience. Okay? But 2 to 3 days on a single charge with my regular style of heavy usage, that is really good battery life. Really good indeed. Okay? Now, talking about the overall charge times of the speaker, okay? It charges up in about 2 to 2.5 hours. Now, when the speaker is low, you'll get 2 low battery, please charge audible prompts. It'll be like an audible tone, like bloop, bloop. Okay, so it doesn't give you an actual low battery, please charge audible warning, but you'll get like an audible bloop, bloop when the battery is low. That will happen approximately 2 times within the span of 2 minutes. So it will happen the first time, bloop. 2 minutes later, it will happen again, bloop, and then it will power itself off. Along with that, you'll get a flashing red LED right here. So when the battery is low, you'll actually see a blue LED and a red LED flashing on the unit right here. Okay? Now, if you plug in a USB charging cable, alright, one that works with it, within that low battery state, it will charge up in about 2 hours. Alright? If you let it drain to completely dead, it will charge up in about 2.5 hours. Now, I did not use the included cable that came with the product here. I used my own high quality Amazon third party USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and for some strange reason it wouldn't work with my super fast charging bricks, so I had to dig around my office here and find a charging brick that it would work with, and I did find that it does work. Let me show you here, and I'll go ahead and link this down below in the video description. So y'all will know if you decide to pick this up and you want the fastest charging. I did find that it does work with my Motorola TurboPower charging brick here. Okay. And this is the charging cable that I use. So this is a really good, high quality Amazon Basics USB-A to USB-C charging cable. So I use this cable and this brick to get the fastest charging speeds out of this device. And again, in my testing, it charged up in about 2 to 2.5 hours. All right, from a low battery state, 2 hours. From a completely dead state, 2.5 hours. So that's really good overall charge times in my opinion, especially when you take in consideration the battery life that you're getting from that. So that combination of really good battery life with that combination of charge times, that's really good overall battery life and charge times in my opinion. Okay? And just so you know, I'll put up the B-roll here. If you don't use a compatible cable and charging brick, it will not charge, right? So when you plug it in, you should see a red solid LED, which will indicate that it's charging. And when it's fully charged, that LED will go off. So if you plug in a cable and a brick and it doesn't turn on, that means it's not charging. Okay. And again, I had to try several bricks and cables before I noticed that. And again, I'll link up the TurboPower charger and the Amazon Basics high quality USB-A to USB-C cable that I used in the video if you guys and gals are interested and you want to pick it up. Okay, so that goes over the charge times and that goes over the overall battery life. Now, before we move on, let's talk about the charge times for charging other devices using the integrated USB-A charging port here, because you can use this to charge other devices straight from the 18,000 plus milliamp hour battery on board. Now, in my testing, again, I tested iOS and I tested Android. It charges really slowly when you're charging other devices from it. And again, I'll throw up the B-roll for that because I did get some B-roll of it. In particular, and it's only worse when you use iOS, but in particular, when I was using my Android device, it took anywhere from 3.5 to about 4 hours to reach a full charge. That's horrible. That's like wireless charging speeds, and we're not charging wirelessly. Okay, and again, it was even worse when I tested it on iOS. So that's another area that I don't like about the speaker. Charging from the included power bank is really, really slow. But I guess if you need to keep your device charged and it's an emergency, it's really good to have that feature when you need it instead of needing it and not having it. But again, it does charge relatively slowly from the onboard power bank integrated into this product right here. So that's another negative right there. Okay, I just wanted to point that out for everyone. Now, let's move on here. Up next now, let's now briefly summarize the positives and the negatives of this bad boy right here. And then we're going to move on and talk about the pricing, the overall availability. I'm going to give you guys and gals my final thoughts, and I'm going to make my overall recommendations. So if you watch no other part of this full review video, as long as you watch this next category, you should get a good overall general idea of how I feel about the product right here. Now, I will also have a full list of the positives and negatives thrown up in post, as I always do. One thing I want everyone to keep in mind, I am not perfect and I never claim to be. So if you pick up this product right here and you experience a positive that I did not mention in this video, please leave that feedback down below, and vice versa. If you experience a negative that I did not point out in this video, please leave that feedback down below as well. Only through providing our feedback can we get better overall products from these manufacturers. Okay? So I'll leave up the list. Y'all pause it wherever you want to pause it and read the list. And again, if you experience a positive or a negative that I did not mention, please leave that feedback down below. Now let's jump into these positives first. As I said, the overall build quality and design on this bad boy right here is top notch. Okay. The overall sound quality, volume, and bass is really good. Okay. The overall mic quality on here, coming out of the mics on here, is really good. Okay. The overall battery life and the overall charge times are really good. Okay. The overall durability on here is top notch. Okay. The overall device compatibility on here is top notch. And this product right here is available for a really great price. We're going to talk about pricing and availability in a little bit here. Okay. That goes over all of the positives that I experienced in my time with the product. Now let's move on and talk about the negatives. Okay. And there's really only two, in my opinion, or based on what I have experienced. Number one, the overall bass on here does need to be improved. Okay. And number two, the overall charging speeds coming out of the built-in charging bank do need to be improved. Okay. All right. Now that pretty much summarizes all the negatives that I experienced, and that also summarized all the positives that I experienced. Now let's move on and talk about the final portion of this video. Let's talk pricing. Let's talk final thoughts. Let me make my overall recommendations. All right. Now, as I said in the unboxing and first impressions video, this is another product that came in free of charge to the channel, thanks in large part to the Amazon Vine program, but that in no way, shape, form, or fashion influences my overall opinions. As I always say, I reserve the right to keep it straight 100 around here, regardless of how I get these products to make these videos for you guys and gals. So if this product sucked, I would tell you it sucked and why, and I would tell you not to get it. And if I really like it and I can recommend it, I would tell you why, and I would tell you I recommend it. Okay. That being said, as being part of the Amazon Vine program, all I have to do is write up and submit to be published a full written review to Amazon, and then the product is mine to keep. All right. That being said, I did scour the internet and do my due diligence, and I did find the current available pricing for this product right here. Now, talking about the available current pricing, this bad boy is available. Let me pull up the Amazon listing. Got it off camera here. It's available right now today. As of the recording of this video, it is September 23rd, 2023. It's available right now today for a price of $29.99 from Amazon. Okay. And if we check on eBay here, let me pull up the eBay listing. It's available for $39.99. Okay. So this bad boy is ranging in price from $29.99 to $39.99. So you can make it easier and just round that to $30 and $40. And in particular, if you get it from Amazon right now, the manufacturer has a 50% off coupon that is still live. Let me check the listing again. Let me click back over to Amazon. So yes, there still is a 50% off coupon that's still live as of the recording of this video. So that means the price drops before taxes from $30 to $15. Okay. So at that price, this is pretty much a no-brainer, man. At $15 for this right here, can I recommend y'all pick it up? I would have to say, oh yes. Even at $30 to $40, I could still recommend, if you're in the market for a product like this, I could still recommend that you pick it up. Now, that being said, over $40, no, it's not really worth anything more than $40 in my opinion. So if you see it and the price is running over $40, you might want to wait a little bit for the price to come down. But if you can get it while it's on sale right now for 50% off on Amazon, making it $15, I can definitely recommend that y'all pick it up. Is it perfect? No, not by any means. Does it need some improvements? Oh yes. But for what it is really good. And I have no problems, again, recommending you guys and gals pick it up if you're in the market for a product like this. Okay? That being said, do I plan on keeping this product after I make this video, or am I going to give it away or sell it? I'm going to keep it. As I've said before, and as y'all seen in other videos, I am a big fan of universal phone / tablet stands, and I have a bunch of them, and this is just going to be another one added to my collection. You can see one of my other favorite ones right here in the video, and I'm going to be really happy to include this one in my overall collection. And honestly, I feel like I'm going to get a bunch of use out of it, especially pairing it up with my editing tablet, my Samsung Galaxy Tab S6. Okay, pairing it up with my editing tablet to edit on the go or edit right here at my desk comfortably. It's going to be a really good addition to my overall universal phone / tablet stand collection. And it does have a leg up on the others because it integrates another one of my favorite things in a Bluetooth speaker along with a dedicated microphone. So I can make and receive phone calls while I'm using it. And I have done that while I was editing videos, and it's really seamless. So again, can I recommend that you guys and gals pick it up? I would have to say yes. Okay. Am I going to be keeping it? Oh yes. All right. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video. I hope you guys and gals found it helpful. Don't forget, everything you need to know about this product, as well as where you can pick it up at some really great prices via the affiliated links, will be available down below in the video description. And I will also link up my unboxing and first impressions so you can see everything that comes along with it. Okay? And I also did some testing with my tablets and some phones in the unboxing, so you can see how that looks if you check out the unboxing. All right. I hope everyone is having a great day. Hope you guys and gals are staying safe out there, and I will catch everyone in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. We are out of here. Peace.